Dear students, today's our topic is on accommodation sector, tourism and management, travel management. So, after getting the transportation of different modes of transportation like roadways, railways, shipways and also waterways. Now, let us discuss regarding this particular accommodation. So, when the tourist reach that particular destination, immediately he is going to look that he wants some space, that he want be comfortable and also safety. So, for that today that we are going to talk about this particular accommodation. Under this accommodation, that when you talk about these subtopics of it, especially under this accommodation sector, that we are having the hotels, resorts, then homestays, hostels, dharmashalas and also prepared for this particular hospitality studies. So, for tourism and hospitality studies. So, for that let us discuss one after the another of each element. So, first of all, let us discuss regarding the in hotels, that hotels are the commercial establishment providing lodging, food, beverages and also related services to travelers. They cater to business, they for leisure and also transit guests. Then hotels operate under this particular standardized systems to ensure comfort, safety and also customer satisfaction. So, here under this there are different types for this particular hotels, like modern hotels integration and for the integration of the technology and branding and service qualities of management to remain competitive in the global tourism industries. So, here let us classify these particular hotels. According to this, they are been classified based on the star ratings. So, for 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, like that we are going to give according to those particular star ratings, and also according to the location based, that we are having cities, the nearby airports and also nearby resorts. So, here the ownership of these particular hotels is going to depend upon their whether it is independent hotels or chain hotels, and also based on this particular purpose also, like whether they are coming for the business purposes or whether they are using for any event like banquets and also for their heritage, so to sightseeings and these, and also to budget, to study this particular budget, that they are going to use these particular different types of hotels. So, let us discuss regarding classification on the standardization and also on the transparency, and helps the customers to choose accommodation based on services level and also the price range. So, this classification is also based on the services levels and price range, because so according to this particular high levels, that we are having that particular economy level, then classical level and also regarding the business level. So, like that we are going to arrange the hotels according to their particular price range also. Okay. And now, the different services and also the facilities in hotels, what it can be help them and what way it can be made more comfortable to those particular tourists. So, when you compare them according to the core sources, that they includes the room divisions, housekeeping and food and beverages operations, and additional services also may include like banquet halls, conference facilities, spa, gym and also that concierges and having some laundry and also the transportation and digital booking systems and also smart technologies. So, enhance this particular guest experience and also their operational efficiency. So, here when we talk about this particular the role of this particular hotel under this particular tourism development. So, these hotels may generate the employability, they support the local suppliers and they contribute to this particular gross domestic product and also the foreign exchange earnings. So, they promote our destination developments and the infrastructure growth, and so these are very important for us at the international hotel chains to strengthen the tourism branding and also to investment opportunities. So, this helps for us to make that any company, any country for more economy, right. So, what are the challenges in this particular hotel sectors? Now, let us discuss that hotels will face their seasonality, their high operational costs and competition from alternative accommodations and also the regulatory compliances and sustainable pleasure for sustainable pleasure. So, there should have some small growth in this. So, for that reason that there are some regularities are also very necessary, and for maintaining the service quality while controlling the cost remains a major managerial challenge. So, this gives us how effectively that we can able to promote this hotel industry in the tourism sector. So, let us discuss regarding these resorts. So, resort means it is a place where the homely needs that we are going to work with that particular people when they are coming to that particular place, providing them all types of facilities and providing some holistic for recreation purposes, providing for them for their particular their children that some other type of amenities, and also commonly they are been there most of the times these resorts are been there nearby these particular beaches, near hill station, wildlife, and also at heritage locations. So, these resorts are very much important in a different format, so that they can able to enjoy that particular recreation. So, here when you talk about this particular different types of resorts, so they may include like beach resorts, hill resorts, wellness resorts, then eco resorts and sky resorts, and also theme resorts we are having, and well resorts focus mainly on health therapies. Especially Hyderabad is a place where this health therapies are been going on, and also while eco resorts, when you talk about this like at Nagarjuna Sagar and also at Srisalem and in our different places that we have been maximally that we have been using those particular eco resorts, and also for the empowerment and also for sustainable tourism practices to means enrich these particular places and to know to this particular world regarding what actual the heritage tourism that we make out in those particular places, regarding their culture, regarding their social aspects, or regarding their behavioral aspects, and also how these are going to improve our tourism sector and also improve our revenues for the different purposes. So, these resorts may provide swimming pools, adventure sports, then cultural programs, spa, for kid activities, and also all inclusive packages, because when they go to that particular places to this landscaping that they are, which are being surrounded with this particular so the ecosystem make them more recreation of those particular people in order to stay for more time and also to enjoy their particular leisure amenities, and also to enhance their particular the satisfaction within that particular places. So, this is very important for the resorts. So, we gone through this some Dalmia resorts, we are having the different resorts in the North Indian side, but we also can able to make down this type of this particular accommodation even in our southern India, especially to this Telangana. We are having so many places where we want to upgrade those particular places with this particular accommodation. And when you talk about this particular economic and social impact of resorts, so these resorts may promote the local employment, then their rural development activities, and also the ecotourism. They increase the tourist stay duration, and spending contributing to this particular regional economical growth, and also that they can improve this particular destination branding. So, here when you make down these type of things, so that the local people may earn and employment may get for them, and also they may show their own skills. It might be in the different types of skills, even that particular they can able to make their particular different brands of this particular cultural in the food items, and even in the communication, and also other type of things, how they have been making their heritage to this world, that can be able to known, and the transformation of the culture is also can be helpful for those from that particular people, and they can encourage and they can know some of the techniques in the medical tourism, so that it can be beneficial to the tourists in order to enjoy, and also he can able to recreate his particular staying in those particular places of this particular resorts. Then when you come to this particular challenges in this resort management, so here like resorts which will face the seasonal demand, because that southern Indian people will go most of the times to the North India when this in the summer, because in some of the places like our Telangana, they are summer and severe summer. So, to overcome this particular these things, that the seasonal demand is very high for the resorts, and also we are also having some different places at Vikarabad and other places, that due to the seasonal demand, people will go to those particular hilly areas, and also the environmental concerns, different type of environmental concerns are being there for us, and also high maintenance cost is also might be there, because infrastructure facilities or then other type of amenities are being mostly required in this particular tourism. So, that these sustainable operations are being very important and responsible for the tourism practices, and they are very essential in order to motivate and also to make these particular resorts more fruitful and harmonious way in these particular areas. So, now when we talk about this particular homestays, so in some of the places they provide accommodation, so which the local family homes, that they will offer the particular culture exchange and also authentic experiences, and they are very much popular in rural and heritage destinations, and promote the community based tourism, especially like these homestays we can see in Kerala, we can see in different places in Rajasthan, and you can see in different places where that tourism has been flourished. So, here also in some of the wild areas or wild sanctuaries, that we can able to keep these particular homestays, and also we can make that particular tourists more friendly oriented to this particular ecosystems. So, this can be helpful from this particular homestays. So, when you talk about this particular the features of homestays, the homestays offers that a personalized hospitality for them, and as that they feel that they are been at the home and they cook for themselves, and also they are been interacting with some people nearby. So, what are the particular different type of greenery or that particular grocery they are getting, the fruits availability in those, and at the affordable prices, and the way that the small scale families also can exploit it with their particular the different type of toys can be available in that particular places, and also the different type of food facilities can be provided. So, to this particular host guests, they can able to engage those particular people, and they can able to make them that they are been there, they are staying at their own houses, and they are been enjoying that particular food and also that particular different areas. And if you talk about this particular benefits of this particular homestays, like specially they generate local income, and also they can empower the rural communities, and they preserve these particular traditions, they can encourage the sustainable tourism, and also they can reduce the pressure on large commercial hotels also. Why? Because that when they are been using, like suppose if you went to this particular Vizag, Araku and other places. So, in the AP that we learned a lot regarding these homestays nearby. So, the government has to help these particular people to encourage and to make these particular rural communities to generate the local income, so that they can give that particular all type of facilities are providing. How can they generate their particular local income and better for their particular sustainable tourism, to reduce this particular that in order to keep the more commercial, like the star hotels in those particular places. So, it may not be possible to that extent of that particular giving those particular hotels in those particular places. The small huts, homes and resorts are very important in that particular places. When you talk about this particular operational structures of homestays, so here the that we can homestays can operate with a limited staff, because that all the technical persons or the chefs are for doing the different type of food and also they can also make the other type of making the booking and order processing, and also maintaining something hygienics, and also some of the safety measures may not be possible with all type of services standards to be maintained, but it is a crucial. But this structure of homestays can at least can able to withstand for the positive reviews and also for the repeat visits, with the interlink between the exchanges of their particular culture between the tourists and those the local employability people. Then when you talk about this particular challenges in these homestays, these challenges includes limited marketing facilities they required regarding their particular products they have been producing, their prices they have been keeping affordable prices and very good distributions. So, keeping the small stalls here and there, and consistency quality standards has to be maintained there, and also the regulatory gaps are being very important here and there regarding this particular toll gates and other type of things. And also they should have some competition from these hotels and as well as for the digital accommodation platforms. Nowadays the QR code that they are been using with the even the small accommodation people that nearby villages, and they are been earning like anything with the digitalization accommodations, also keeping this particular QR code and also other utilities that where we can speak speak about regarding the digital accommodations in the next classes. So, these are the some of the challenges that we can able to make down in this homestays. So, now let us discuss regarding this particular hostels. So, the fourth one that we have been going to made out with the hostels. So, these hostels mainly near this in the urban and suburban areas, where can help the middle class people. They can provide a budget friendly also, and they can able to share, and they can give the accommodation for the students, and also for backpackers also, just staying for very less time, and they can able to, when they are been traveling as a solo travelers, that these type of hostels can be able to benefited them, and they can emphasize that affordability and also social interaction among those particular guests nearby particular places of those particular hostels. So, when you talk about the different types of hostels, like the youth hostels that we are having the student hostels, the working women hostels, and also backers hostels, and also the different type of dormitories that we are been having the rooms, so that the individually just coming in the night and going in the morning, and they can take all this particular morning calls, and they can able to again go for their particular business processes, and they can also reduce the cost, and they can encourage the community living, and also it may be benefited to the local people of providing this particular type of hostels even to those particular people. And hostels also offers some of the things for those particular people who are no very far away from their houses. This here providing them, if they know the cooking, like kitchens and also common lounges, and also sometimes to provide them that the pilgrimage stages, there some of like lockers and also some Wi-Fi facilities, so that whenever they want to send any digital type of photos or any other things or any information, they can use this particular Wi-Fi's. And also some of the personals for their recreation areas, making some reels and other type of things. So, these type of facilities providing in those particular hostels, like newspaper. So, electronically, that whatever that it can able, the gadgets they have been using, it can be helpful for them. And for some provide the private rooms also along with this particular dormitory options also. So, it helps that a group of people can go to that particular hostels and they can enjoy there the youth hostels, and they can come across the sports and also the youth services providing nearby for this particular NCC and NSS. So, it may be helpful for them regarding that with a small amount that they can able to make down more utilize of this particular hostels. So, when you talk about this role of hostels in tourism, so especially hostels supports a budget for this particular tourism, and also for a long stay travels with a minimal pay, and they can able to promote their cultural exchange and also affordable travel experiences for these young tourists. So, it can be made out with that particular interculture and also the youth festivals making here and there for this particular different states, so that these hostels can be very helpful, like YMCA and all these things are been maintaining. But even the government also, if we provide those particular to the students, then it can be more fetching for them to learn these particular socio-cultural activities from the different places also. And if you talk about the what are the challenges in this particular hostel management, especially the key challenges includes like maintaining hygiene, that is, and security and privacy concerns, and also the fluctuating demand. So, these are very important for us, because that they require the safety, and also they require that all the minimum physiological needs like food, means food, shelter and safety. So, all these things they are very important. So, and also to make it more effective and efficient, a good supervision and also safety measures are being very essential to those people, to the tourists in the to stay in those particular hostels. When you talk about this particular dharmashalas, these dharmashalas are traditional rest houses offering for low cost accommodation, primarily for pilgrim people, and they are very often managed by this particular religious trusts or that charitable institutions. So, these people are going to help them for their particular bed and also accommodation, and also they will provide the free food also in their particular dharmashalas, and for that they won't ask anything, but for their particular donations they may keep some amount of what they are being taken. They know that how very anxiety that the people are been doing and been helping the social justice, social responsibility are been taken by the local people. So, to motivate them and also for the development, that for the pilgrims nearby the temples and also different places of the event management. So, these dharmashalas are very important for their particular livelihoods. Okay. So, these are very important for us, and the main features of the dharmashalas are they provide simple rooms and also basic bedding and also shade facilities, and also they will charge a minimal, and also sometimes they will operate on this particular donation basis regarding the food, regarding the accommodation or regarding the traveling, and all these things the people who are being nearby, that they can helping that particular people to come more people to their particular places, and they have to bless those particular people, and they can take the blessings of those particular the different holistic personals ideals in those particular places. So, this helps that the dharmashalas in a different manner. So, these the main role is of this particular religious tourism is that the dharmashalas are very important for the pilgrimage travel, affordable and also essential, and they reflect the cultural values of charity and also the hospitality in this particular religious tourism, which makes them that more identity for them to get the more meditation and also to see the different places of that and also to know that what is the heritage of those particular places. So, the management structures, when you talk about here that there are so many people like the temple trust peoples or the NGOs, non-government organizations and also the community bodies. So, they may fund mainly which for those particular people who are coming from the long distances and with their particular donations and also with their particular religious contributions. So, main challenges of this is it is limited modernization and also hygiene issues, and also that in dharmashalas minimum infrastructure constraints will be there and also one lack of marketing and also other major challenges will be occurred, but however, they remain essential in the pilgrimage tourism. This ends my topic on this particular accommodation sector. So, which can be helpful right from this particular hotels, right from these hostels, right from this particular dharmashalas, right from this particular resorts and right from the different small huts which are being there, that even for this particular tourist packers. So, it can be mostly benefited if we make down those things. So, these local people can able to increase their particular employability and also providing whatever they require to those particular the tourists which are coming from the long distances. So, this about this particular topic of this particular section. Thank you.